Athletic Complex on the campus of Keene State College for today's NCAA Division III and Little East Conference baseball doubleheader featuring Huskies of the University of Southern Maine and your Owls of Keene State College. Before we start today's games, we'd like to take a moment to recognize the Keene State College baseball team class of 2025. Our first senior is a pitcher from Marlow, New Hampshire, number 8, Liam Conley. Liam will be graduating from Keene State this spring with a degree in Business Management Sustainability. He's joined today by his mother, Faith, his father, Josh, and his brother, Sawyer. Our next senior is an infielder from Winnetka, California, number 20, Joe Lucas. Joe will be graduating from Keene State this spring with a degree in exercise science. He is joined today by teammates Evan Talley, Tommy Ehlers, and Jonathan Chatfield.
They just did like a whole surprise thing on the side.
Next is a pitcher from Sanbornton, New Hampshire, number 21, Phil Nichols. Phil will be graduating from Keene State this spring with a degree in business management. He's joined today by his mother, Shannon, and his father, Phil. Our next senior is an outfielder from Jamestown, Rhode Island, number 28, Wyatt Daft. Wyatt will be graduating from Keene State this spring with a degree in exercise science. He's joined today by his mother, Darlene, his father, Tim, and his sister, Samantha. Next is a senior pitcher from Malvern, New York, number 32, Jack Lang. Jack will be graduating from Keene State this spring with a degree in safety studies. He's joined today by his mother, Donna, his father, Richard, and his brother, Nicholas. Our final senior is a pitcher and outfielder from Greenville, New Hampshire, number 37, Shay Zeno. Shay will be graduating from Keene State this spring with a degree in business management. He's joined today by his mother, Christy, his father, Tony, his sister, Hannah, girlfriend, Jasmine, and his dog, George. Now a nice round of applause for our 2025 graduating seniors at Keene State Baseball.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
With extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes.
Learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
in the lab,
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
A paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
So I know facts of 5 are friendly. So I'm gonna box out my 5 and my 8.
My name is Ellie Lyons. I'm from Charleston, Rhode Island, and I'm majoring in elementary education and sociology. I am a student teacher, and I come into the classroom every single day from 8 to 3, and my CT, my cooperating teacher, will give me lesson plans or just things to do throughout the day so that I can slowly become used to running a classroom. I got interested in teaching because my mom has been a teacher for more than 30 years, and I've watched her enjoy teaching every single day. So I know that the passion never goes away, and I have always grew up in that experience and in that environment, and I knew that I would like it. One of the bigger reasons that I picked Keene State was because of the education program and how quick it gets you into the classroom. I know I went to other schools and I talked to those programs, and their hands-on learning was way later than Keene State, so I decided that would be best for me. I prefer hands-on learning. In the beginning, we start with lecture-based learning for education, and then once you get moved into the classroom, your junior year, you get way more hands-on, and it actually gives you the experience. And more than just creating a lesson plan, you're actually in the classroom learning classroom management or just how to deal with situations that you don't really taught. I chose elementary ed because of the ages. I have always been a babysitter my whole life, so being exposed to those younger ages, I've really been able to make connections with them easier. My first day starting at Simons, I actually already felt comfortable just because with Methods 2, gave me the exposure of being in this building and with this community and the staff and faculty. Now I feel like I am part of the school almost. A lot of teachers or student teachers might experience being maybe below other faculty or staff, but here at Simons they make you feel equal and give you those opportunities to be seen as just a regular teacher. I think I'm most proud of after the start of student teaching was probably planning my solo week, which is right now. I feel like on my first day of solo teaching, it wasn't really scary, but it was exciting, and it was a little nerve-wracking just because everything was in your hands. But everything that I have been prepared with, so Methods 1, Methods 2, has really exposed me to stuff like that, and being in charge and knowing how to manage a classroom and plan for lesson plans and longer days. From the first day, my cooperating teacher has been very easy to get along with. I definitely feel like she's preparing me to be a teacher on my own just because she has thrown me into those challenging conversations or just like topics. And she shows me like how to reflect as a teacher, which I think is super important because even after her lessons, she'll be like, hey Ellie, like what do you think I should do next? Or maybe next year, like maybe I'll try something different. Like what do you have in mind? I feel very prepped to go out and teach. I even had experience before when I went back home, I was doing substitute teaching. And that was like a piece of cake. I've had like people comment on how well I do like classroom management, even at like a random school like substitute teaching. So like I can definitely tell that Keene State has helped me a lot.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. You can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, being a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College, over a campfire on the Student Center lawn, in some friendly games and competition, or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the Maine Theater, or the recital hall at the Red Fern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
We are in a brand new state-of-the-art esports facility at Keene State College. 16 brand new PCs, broadcasting PC, coach PC, brand new equipment, headsets, mice, keyboards, custom desk pads. So it is a gamer's dream in here.
This space, I love what they've done to it. I got to see it before it got renovated into what it is now. It looks amazing. I look forward to coming here every day just to see the space and just play in this cool environment.
It was a real upgrade for me, and I think that's part of the reason I play a lot better now. Top of the line, everything, computers, chairs, monitors, headsets, everything.
We are recognized as a varsity athletic program at Keene State College, much like basketball, volleyball, baseball, what have you. We have 3 titles, 19 student athletes, 5 total coaches. We are working very hard every single day to put our program on the map.
Like I said, I do track and field also. It's, still the same level of dedication, still the same level of practice.
But it's not as active. However, it still requires a high level of skill and a high level of dedication, and giving it your all every night still applies regardless of both.
The goal for the future of this program is onward and upward every single year. Esports, being the industry that it is, continues to grow itself, and so we have the opportunity to continue pushing Keene State esports onto the forefront.
You're going to underestimate us. We've been working on this. We've got our game now. We're going to play our game, right?
Hello and welcome to the Owl Athletic Complex located on the campus of Keene State College for today's Senior Day matchup between the Huskies of the University of Southern Maine and the Owls of Keene State College. I'm Carson Flake here on the call. We'll be joined by some other people later today. We've got Southern Maine, they're 11-15 so far this season. Keene State, Senior Day, 13-13. Chance to go above 500, 6-2 in the LEC. Home plate umpires for today is Randall Yandow and the field umpire Brandon Johnson. It's a beautiful day here at Keene State. It's about 65 degrees outside and a little bit cloudy, but you can't ask for much better weather. It might warm up a little bit later. Let's get going with the starting lineups. We're taking a look at Jake Yakum on the mound today. Record 6-1 on the season. Throwing really well for the Owls so far this year. And then let's take a look at the rest of the lineup. Batting first, catcher Evan Calley. Second, shortstop Evan McHugh. In center field is Tommy Ehlers. At first base, Jonathan Chatfield. At left field, Shea Zena. Third base, Otis Follet. DH, Derek Finley. In right field, Ethan Reyna. And second base, Luke Anderson. And then, like we mentioned, Jake Yakum on the mound. As we take a look at the starting lineup for Southern Maine. Batting first is right fielder Hunter. Right in center field is Anthony.
Leading off for Southern Maine.
And first base is Kyle Dovin. And third base is Peter Kablinski. I'll get the rest going right as we go. And we are about to be underway here at the Owl Athletic Complex. First pitch comes in for Yakum. Outside for a ball. Like I mentioned, Randall Yandow behind the plate, Brandon Johnson in the field for game 1 of a 2-game series here today. As that swung on down the third base line and is foul. That was very close. I mean, it looked like it might have stayed fair, but must have just peeked the outside corner of third plate. Yeah. Third base. So it's 1-1 now after that foul ball there. Yakum deals low in the dirt for ball 2. Fly ball into foul territory towards the Huskies dugout. It's 2-2. Chop that, fouled back. Staying alive here is Brissett. He's batting .310 on the season. Been really good for the Huskies so far. 2-2 again. Hit into center field. And that is caught for the first out of the inning and the first out of the game by Tommy Ehlers. Ehlers has had a hot bat this season.
He actually holds the record for the longest reached base streaks right now. He's 23 in a row. As we see Anthony Poole off the bat, he's batting .306 on the season. Looks like a foul tip there by Poole, says the umpire. It's 0-2 now. Yakum ahead in the count here, unlike the last at bat. Hopefully he could get something going here, maybe catch Poole swinging. In the dirt, Poole doesn't go. It's ball 1-2 here. The 1-2. Swung on to second base. Oh, and the throw is off the mark. Chatfield picked it up, but wasn't close enough to first base. Luke Anderson made a good play, but the throw off the mark. Error? Yeah, that'll go down as an error to reach base.
First baseman, number 18, Kyle Dewey. And they will turn to, no, another errant throw on first base here. Trying to get him at second, overthrown again. So they get the lead runner, try to turn 2 here, and the throw was low coming in. And only Evan McHugh underthrew the pass over to Chatfield. Chatfield couldn't snag it from the dirt, went back behind first base, and then to try to get the runner out at second as he kept going. Overthrown. So runner advances, no runner on first now. We've got Kablinski up now. He's got 5 home runs on this season, 35 RBIs. He's batting .303. Now the runner in scoring position, but only 2 outs for Owls here. Ball in the dirt. It'll be a 1-1 now. That was an interesting play. I mean, it looked like we were going to turn 2, and then the missed throw, back-to-back missed throws over there on first base. Chatfield couldn't get it out of the dirt. Went underneath his glove. That'll be a strike. It's a 1-2 count. Perfect chance here for Yakum to get out of this inning after multiple errors by his defense. Ball's outside. It's 2-2. As Yakum deals the 2-2 pitch here. Low and outside. It is 3-2. Big momentum pitch here for both teams. Get out of the inning if you're the Owls. Chopper over to second base. Anderson throws it to Chatfield successfully that time and retires the side. No runs after the first half of the inning on the Owls Media Network.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Welcome to Hurt Skirt or Just Hurt. Our first contestant is suffering from knee pain from a recent running incident. What do we think, audience? Hurt Skirt or Just Hurt? Why not try HurtSkirt? Make your recovery hassle-free with HurtSkirt, a patent-pending, stretch-to-fit, hot-cold therapeutic sleeve, proven to stay cold longer and still remain completely mobile. Drop the ice, skirt the hurt.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network as we take a look at some of the players in the dugout for the Owls. Like I mentioned, it's senior day here. We had the festivities beforehand, honored all of our seniors, and now here's the team supporting their seniors. Lots of people in the crowd here today also supporting seniors. It is the day before Easter, as you know, so not a lot of students here on campus, but a good showing. We also have women's lacrosse that will be starting a little bit later today. So it's mostly athletes. A lot of people have gone home here on campus. Evan Calley up to bat first. We've got McDonald on the mound. Evan Calley batting .341 on the season. It's 0-2 quick and early. McDonald's got a fast cadence in between pitches. Doesn't let that pitch count or pitch clock get very low. As Calley hits it into left field and it will drop. Calley looks to go to second, stays at first, and gets on base with a leadoff single. Evan Calley's been great for the Owls so far, as a fellow Evan comes up to bat. It's Evan McHugh this time, shortstop, batting .370 on the season. McDonald's takes a look at Calley over there. Calley, somewhat of a threat. McDonald not close enough. Looks again. Calley gets back safely again. Surely McDonald won't go again. He dishes. That'll be a strike. 0-1 to start. Long at bat so far with only one pitch. 2 checks over on Calley on first base. McHugh ready to do something. Checks on Calley again. Calley's safe for the 3rd time. McDonald peeks over at Calley once again. Looks again 4 times. 4 throws back over to Calley. 1 pitch is at bat. Interesting here that McDonald keeps looking over at Calley on first. Calley only has 4 stolen bases on 7 attempts this year. Foul ball here. It's 0-2. Tommy Ehlers has really been the guy, the speed demon for steals with 13 stolen bases. It hasn't really been Calley. It's interesting. You almost have to wonder when Ehlers gets on base how much McDonald will worry about him. Breaking ball, misses high. That'll be a ball. It's a 2-2 count. Good pitch there by McDonald, but missed the plate. And McHugh gets caught swinging. That'll be the first out of the inning for the Huskies. As we see now Tommy Ehlers up to bat. Ehlers, batting average 463 on the season. Definitely the best hitter so far, and one of the most lethal players for the Owls. He's got 32 RBIs. Strike one here. Ehlers slugging .685, on base percentage above 500. 108 at-bats, 50 hits. That ball's inside. It's a 1-1. 3 home runs this season for Tommy Ehlers. Like I mentioned, the stolen bases. As he checks on Callie again. Stolen bases for Ehlers have been huge, 13 like I mentioned. But McDonald seems to be more worried about Callie on first than he is at Ehlers at the plate. Ehlers drops it down into the gap for another single. 2 singles here to start for the Owls, 1 out. Runner on first and second. Interesting situation now because we've got Chatfield up. He's got 7 home runs on the season.
Number 23, the first baseman.
Chatfield also recently hit his 100 career hits the other day at Castleton. Great chance here too. That ball is high for the ball. Good opportunity here. Chatfield knows how to get runners home, obviously with those home runs, but could easily get a nice single or something over maybe into right field. That ball is fouled back to maybe send Callie around to home plate. And then Ehlers, we mentioned he's speedy. He might make a little run if maybe Chatfield gets a double or something going. Ehlers has the speed to do it. McDonald seems to still be checking on Callie over there. Chatfield hits it into right field. That ball's foul. Chatfield got a piece of that thing. You can see he really thought that thing might have been staying fair, but pretty foul down the right field line. Chatfield chops at it. It's going to left field, and it drops fair. Callie comes around to score, and the Owls are on the board first here on Senior Day. Evan Callie rounds third base on that blooper into left field and gets the Owls on the board. Ehlers just stayed on second.
The left fielder, number 37, Shea Zena.
Now we've got Shea Zena up to bat. Zena batting .247 on the season. Zena also a pitcher. Not pitching in this game. That ball's inside for ball 1. Shea Zena, 18 hits on 73 at-bats this season. He's got a home run, 15 RBIs though. So that's what he does best, and in a good situation here with 1 out. The 1-1 count. Donald deals. Zena doesn't go, but that'll be in for a strike. It's 1-2. McDonald seems less worried about Ehlers as he was Callie while he was on second base. Hasn't even checked on him this at-bat. Takes a peek and deals. Ball's low. Zena didn't go, says outfield umpire there. Brandon Johnson. Donald
takes a peek over at Ehlers. He really looked at him for quite a while there, thought about throwing, thought about pitching. Checked on Ehlers. Ehlers safe at second. Donald gets Zena swinging. That's strike 3. 2 outs on the board for the Huskies now. Seems like McDonald and Ehlers are having a little stare down over there. Ehlers making sure he's in McDonald's head. McDonald's done well to throw good pitches, even though he's really worried about the runners on base quite a bit. That ball starts this at bat with a strike. We've got Otis Fillet up to bat, batting .314 on the season. Fillet with 2 home runs on the season, 6 RBIs. Fillet hits it towards second base, but gets through. Ehlers rounds third. Fillet goes to second. Fillet keeps going as the Owls get 2 runs off of a little blooper into second base, gets through the gap. Then the throw to second base to catch Fillet at second actually hits him. Ball bounces into the shortstop area. No one was there, so Fillet advances to third base.
The designated hitter, number 43.
Really weird sequence there.
Finley.
Quigley there at second base was a part of most of it. He made that mistake to start, got the ball, then threw it at Ehlers, or at Fillet, that is, which was really interesting. We've got Derek Finley up to bat, the designated hitter. That ball's low. It's a 1-1. So it goes from runners on first and second to a runner on third. Both those guys scoring off of not much of a hit there. I mean, gets through the gap in between first and second base, but then turns into something weird, and Fillet advanced all the way to third. That ball's in for strike 2. It's a 2-2 count. Big chance for McDonald to get out of the inning, but a lethal inning from the Owls. And strike 3 there. The Huskies get out of the inning. Owls get 3 runs on the board to start the first inning. We'll be right back here on the Owls Media Network as we enter the second inning.
We run on 4 hits. There's 1 error, 1 man left on base.
Our campus can get pretty quiet during the summer when most students are home, but that doesn't mean it's completely empty. Students are working and learning here year-round. There's tour guides and student workers like me, and students are interning all over the Monadnock region. Many of our majors require hands-on learning, and our students are working as reporters, videographers, environmental advocates, and scientific researchers to gain experience. Here's a look at what's happening right here in our city this summer.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
Welcome back on the Owls Media Network. We're taking a look at some of the junior Swamp Bats developmental players. They're here for the senior day. They took the field, actually, with the starting lineup here for Keene State. Pretty cool moment for those players. I remember when I used to play back in the day, I actually did the same thing with a minor league team. And that ball's high. And I can recall how I can still remember that moment. So those kids will remember that for a long, long time. The ball's hit into the gap. It'll be a single for Ancular.
The DH, number 32, Drew Scaladoni.
That'll be strike one. It's Scaldone up to bat. Scaldone hits it into the gap again. 2 hits into the gap, 2 singles to start off the inning for the Huskies. Huskies are fired up. Just unlucky placement there for the Owls. The ball gets through the gap twice.
The catcher.
A little bit different spot on the infield, but same outcome. Furman shows bunt, pops it up for foul territory. Furman, the catcher here. Shows bunt again. That one. It's 0-2.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure
The 0-2 pitch here from Yakum. Furman obviously won't bunt this time. That ball outside. It's a 1-2. Yakum, the left-handed pitcher here for the Owls. Furman hits it into center field. That ball's caught. Second base runner fakes to run to third, doesn't go, stays at second base. That's Tommy Ehlers there in center field, makes a good catch, makes a good throw to keep the runners where they are.
The third baseman, number 2, Jack LeBlanc.
Now we got Jack LeBlanc, the third baseman, up to bat. The shortstop runner. That ball will be a strike. It's 1-1. Still runners on first and second base. Yakum doing well to keep the runners from moving. That ball's hit down the left field line and it'll go foul. It's now 1-2. LeBlanc got a decent piece of that, batting .217 on the season, looking to get another hit, but just falls foul. Here's the offering. That ball called strike 3. And Yakum gets his first strikeout of the game. The A great battle back after getting runners on, 2 singles to start off the inning. For the Huskies, Yakum has done well. His defense makes a good play. Tommy Ehlers out in center field, and then he gets the strikeout himself there on a nice called strike 3. That ball in for another strike there. It's 0-1. Yakum takes a look over at second base, keeps the ball, doesn't throw it. That ball, another called strike. It's 0-2. Yakum way ahead in the count now. Feeling a great response here. That ball, umpire won't call that one a strike. It'll be a 1-2. Coaching staff not very happy about that call, but still ahead in the count here. And gets him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Yakum to end the inning. Owls still lead as we head into the bottom of the second inning on the Owls Media Network.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Jake Yakum does well last inning. He retired 2 players in a row, striking them out. One on a called strike, one on swinging. After letting up 2 singles to start the inning, responds really well. As the Owls bats have already been flying today, they try to do the same thing here as we go into the bottom of the second inning.
Batting the right fielder, number 5, Ethan
Reyna now up to bat. Reyna batting .291 on the season. 16 hits so far, 15 RBIs. McDonald deals the 1-1. The ball's high for ball 2. Ball's popped up into foul territory. It'll be 1-2 now. 2-2, sorry. That ball chopped into second base, into shortstop, and the play is made at first base to retire the first at-bat of the inning.
Second baseman, number 2, Luke Anderson.
Now we've got Luke Anderson up to bat, the second baseman. Anderson, part of multiple plays here in the first inning. Defensively, that is. That ball goes in for a strike to start off. Yeah, Anderson, he had that little missed play over there on first base to get
the Huskies on base to start the game. Anderson chops at it. It'll drop in fair territory. Anderson keeps running and is called out at first base. A great play there by the catcher, Dylan Furman. Furman, kind of a weird one there. Almost looked like a bunt after a real swing. Popped way high in the air. Furman couldn't get there in time to catch it, but fields it, throws it over to first, gets the out. 2 outs to start the inning. McDonald deals. High and outside. It's 1-0. Fouled back there by Evan Calley. We're back at the top of the order now. Calley had a single in his first at-bat, reached home plate after a couple errors and hits by his teammates. Errors by the Huskies, hits by his teammates, that is. Calley looks to do the same thing, but now different situation. That ball won't go. It's going to be 2-2 now. McDonald deals a 2-2. Calley swings. It'll get down into the second to the shortstop, and the play is made, but safe at first base is Calley. That one a close play. 3 close plays in a row at first base. The first 2 go the Huskies' way. The third one goes the Owls' way to get Calley on base. Second time now he's reached first.
Third baseman number 12, Evan McHugh.
Now we've got Evan McHugh up to bat. McHugh struck out earlier today. He's 0-1 on the day. McDonald deals. That ball's low. 2-0. Good chance here from McHugh to help out Calley this time. Obviously, loves it when the team helps him, but would love to do it himself this time. 2-0 ahead in the count now. McDonald deals. Chopper over to third base. McHugh runs. Play made at first base. A good little grab there to retire the side. Heading into the top of the third, it's Owls 3, Huskies 0 on the Owls Media Network.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Welcome back here to the Owls Media Network as we take a look at some of the other Swamp Bats developmental team. This one standing close to the Owls dugout, maybe a future Owl. Too much talk about Owls. I got tweeted out earlier this week on my Talk About Owls. That ball chopped, and Yaka makes the play.
A bunt attempt goes right to Yakum. Yakum steps off the mound, catches the ball, and retires the first batter off of just one pitch. Not the greatest bunt
Number
attempt
12,
there.
the center fielder, Anthony Poole.
We've got Anthony Poole now up to bat for the Huskies. Yakum deals the 1-0, and it goes high and inside there for ball 2. Here's the pitch. And it's strike. Yakum now gets his first strike of this at-bat. It's 2-1. That ball won't go. It'll be a 3-1 count. Poole ahead in the count now early. Hitters count here for Poole. Yakum misses the zone and walks Poole. Yakum's first walk of the day. Now we got Kyle
The first
Dogan
baseman,
up to
number
bat.
18, Kyle Doan.
Doyen, my apologies. Yakum deals to Doyen. Doyen fouls that ball back. Doyen 0 for 1 on the day. Doyen. Yakum. A 1-1 now. Callie couldn't hang on to the ball there. Yakum deals the 1-1. That ball hit down to Luke Anderson. Luke Anderson throws it to Chatfield to get the second out of the inning. Anderson made a nice play after a
Number
couple
13,
errant
the
plays
shortstop,
in the first
Peter
inning and 2.
Kablinski.
But now makes the right play. We got Kablinski up to bat, batting .303 on the season, 5 home runs, 35 RBIs. That ball hit into right field, and it'll get the Huskies on the board here in the 3rd inning. A nice single there as Quigley gets around.
The left fielder, number 17, Mike Anculari.
Anculari now up to bat. That ball in there for strike 2. 0-2 here, 2 outs. Chance for Yakum to get out of this inning with only 1 run allowed. Yakum deals the 0-2. Won't get Ancular swinging. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Ancular singled in the first inning. Got around to second base. Got stranded there. That ball swung on foul. Ancular wanted that thing, but didn't get good enough contact. Still 1-2 here. Yakum pitch count getting rather high, 48 pitches through 2 2/3 innings. Another foul ball there. Ancular really swinging that one in the dirt, almost like a golf swing there, but gets a piece, stays alive in the count. Yakum deals the 1-2. Foul ball again. Ancular staying alive nicely here in this at-bat. 3 foul balls in a row.
Chance for Yakum here. 1-2 again. Foul ball again. Multiple foul balls. Aguilar doing a great job staying alive, like I mentioned, but continues to do that, waiting for the pitch he wants. Hasn't gotten caught swinging yet. Takes time. Malcolm nice and relaxed there. The left-handed pitcher. First the right-handed batter of Aguilar. Yakum deals another foul ball. Staying alive here. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Yakum deals number 9. And that ball hit over to Luke Anderson, makes the play, catches it to retire the side. Anderson makes 2 big plays here for the Owls as they lead 3-1 heading into the bottom of the 3rd.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the Student Center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the Maine Theater, or the recital hall at the Red Fern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Huskies get around in the last inning, but the Owls look to add to that here. Tommy Ehlers up to bat. Evan Calley reached first base. McHugh couldn't get him in the last inning. Ehlers 1 for 1 on the day, got that single to start, and then made his way around to get to home plate and score one of the 3 runs in the first inning for the Owls. The ball outside. It's 2-1. McDonald deals. Ehlers hits it into left field again. Almost the exact same way he got on base to start the game. Ehlers does it again. He's 2 for 2 now on the day with a great single there into the gap. Be curious to see now. McDonald really worried about Calley early on about stealing, and Ehlers has been the man that has been doing the stealing. Now on first base, the lone runner. Wonder if McDonald will check on him once or twice here in this at-bat. Doesn't check the start, throws it high. Now it's 1-0. Evan Chatfield, he's got the big bat this season so far, 7 home runs. More than 100 career hits. Pretty cool, last week he actually got his 100th career hit on a grand slam at Castleton as McDonald checks on Ehlers on first base. Ehlers safe. McDonald deals. That ball low. 3-0. McDonald probably a little too worried about Ehlers. Hasn't been able to throw a strike this at bat. Chatfield waiting for the pitch he wants. Knows how to do that too. That ball in for a strike. It's 3-1. Hitters count coming up here for Chatfield. Great chance for him to get his 8th home run. If he doesn't and just moves Ehlers, that's fine too. That ball high. Chatfield will reach first on 4 balls. Ehlers moves to second.
The left fielder, number 37, Shea Zena.
Now we got Shea Zena up to bat. He struck out swinging earlier in the game. Zena has been doing well all season on the mound and at the plate. And that ball foul. A couple Huskies run to it, but no one was able to make the play. As McDonald now takes the walk back to the mound. Owls are on a nice winning streak so far, 5-0. 4 of those games at home, all of those games LEC. Ehlers reaches third. Chatfield reaches second on a high throw there from McDonald. Now 2 runners in scoring position here for Shea Zena with only no outs on the board.
Here we go, Shea.
That ball foul. Went over the first base dugout and the press box. No one got hit though. Yeah, like I mentioned, it's really been a great last 5 games for the Owls. They beat UMass Boston back-to-back, a 10-0 win, a 9-5 win. Shea Zena fouls that one again. WestCon 10-4. WestCon again 14-4. And then the other day at Castleton 18-1. It had been over 5 years since the Owls had won at Castleton. They finally get it done in a dramatic fashion. Zena fouls it back again. 1-2 still. Zena staying alive here. Trying to do what he can to get at least one of the runners home. Good spot for him. McDonald deals.
There you go.
Zena hits it into left field, but that ball's foul. He got a nice piece of that thing. Wasn't really hit hard, but really good contact, but just goes foul over towards the tarp. Zena, like I mentioned, staying alive here in this count here. He has fouled quite a few pitches back. Kind of like what we had in the last inning on the other side of things. Zena hits it down the third base line. Ehlers comes home. Chatfield rounds third. Chatfield is going to score. Left fielder has trouble. Zena reaches second. A nice 2 RBI double there for Shea Zena. And the Owls are fired up as they score 2 more runs. That'll be their 5th runs of the inning. An absolute laser right down the third base line. And then left fielder Mac Aguilar had trouble kind of picking that ball up, and Zena took advantage of it as pitching coach now comes out to talk to McDonald.
19, Otis Fillet.
Otis Fillet now up to bat. Fillet had a double in the first inning. But now an even better situation. You know, he's got a runner on second base, no outs, and some momentum brewing here for the Owls. Pitching staff still just having a little chat here. Umpire breaks it up. No one warming up in the bullpen. Still a cloudy day out here in Keene, New Hampshire. Some thunderstorms expected later this evening. That's why we moved this game up just an hour early. It's supposed to start at 12. McDonald deals, that'll be a strike. Good response there after the little meeting. Yeah, it was thought to be maybe thunderstorms tonight, so we move it up from 12 to 11. That ball hit down the first base line, and the play is made, but Zena moves over to third. That's Kyle Doohan over there, doing great things. Catching the ball. Making the play himself at first.
DH number 43, Derek Finley.
Now we've got Finley up to bat. Finley recently making his way back into the lineup after transferring here. Lays down a bunt, it goes foul. Finley suffered an injury in a summer ball game last summer. But has had the chance now to get back in the lineup last week. He's a real good player, but hasn't gotten to do a lot for the Owls so far. But now he's starting to make his way back and hope to build some momentum as he goes into the postseason here for the Owls. That'll be strike two if Finley gets caught swinging. It's great to see stories like that. You know, you get a tough injury, you come back, and now a great time in the season. The Owls are rolling. Finley's into the lineup. That ball called strike three. Finley strikes out again. That's McDonald's fourth strikeout of the game. Second on Finley.
Number 5, right fielder, Ethan Reyna.
Ethan Reyna now up to bat, batting .291 on the season, 15 RBIs. McDonald deals that ball low and inside for ball one. Reyna grounded out to second base. That ball hit into the gap, and Zena will come in to score. The Owls' third run of the inning puts them ahead 6-1. A nice little single there by Ethan Reyna. Into the gap. That's been the story of the day. It's either gone down the middle of the field or in between second and third.
Second baseman number 2, Luke.
Now we've got Luke Anderson up to bat, the bottom of the order. We've almost batted around here. Checks back on Reyna. Reyna's safe. McDonald reaching a very high pitch count here. 67 now pitches. Only threw 2 2/3 of the game. McDonald digs in and deals. That ball low. Checks on him again at first. Safe again at first. That ball hit down the gap again between first and second. Gets a single there for Anderson. Moves right into second base. And the Owls keep rolling now. As we reach the top of the order, it's Evan Kelly. He's 2 for 2 on the day. One single.
Evan Kelly.
Sorry, 2 singles. Done a good job scoring today. He scored twice. Both of those singles. Cowley's been doing phenomenal these last 5 games, like I talked about, in that winning streak. He's batting .444 in just the last 5 games. Cowley's had 8 hits, 5 RBIs. That's what he does well. And keeping that going here today, 2 for 2, like I mentioned. As McDonald deals, and that ball low. Cowley stays alive here. It's 2-1. Runners on first and second. No sacrifice opportunity. There's 2 outs. Just a chance for Cowley to maybe get on with another single. 3 singles in a row would be great for him. And Cowley gets caught swinging. It's 2-2. Cowley digs in. McDonald sets and throws. Cowley hits it into left field, and that ball is caught to end the inning. The Owls get 3 more. It's 6-1 as we head into the top of the 4th inning. The Owls Media Network.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
The designated hitter is a 32.
Live updates here from
Galadoni.
The game we got going on the other field, on the turf field. It's senior day for women's lacrosse. As they score again to go ahead now. It's 2-1 over there in the first quarter.
you're wanting to watch Lemons Lacrosse, it's also here on the Owls Media Network. JJ on the call over there, just a couple feet away from us. We're back here. Ball hit into the shortstop, makes the great play, and caught at first base by Chatfield to retire the first hitter of the inning.
The catcher, number 15, Dylan Furman.
Now we got Furman up to bat. He hits it. Ooh, missed played there by Evan McHugh. McHugh tried to catch it, almost made his second play in a row, but couldn't corral it. So Furman reaches first base there.
The third baseman, number 2, Jack LeBlanc.
Now we've got LeBlanc up. He struck out swinging earlier today. Shows bunt. And Yakum tries to make the play. Ball rolls foul, but because Yakum touched it in fair territory, it says the umpire, it's going to be called a fair ball. The umpires will come to talk about this one. Interesting situation. Yakum tried to make the play. Ball probably would have fallen foul. It did end up rolling foul. They call it a foul ball after originally saying it was fair. The umpires come together, make the decision that it was a foul ball. Great use of the dual umpire system there, coming together to make that decision, as a home plate umpire originally called it fair. So now LeBlanc back up here to 0-1. Yakum pitching his 60th pitch of the game here.
Here we are.
It did start to sprinkle here out in Keene, New Hampshire. That ball hit into right field. It's going, and it is gone. A 2-run home run for the Huskies. Jack LeBlanc, a great home run. Absolutely almost a no-doubter there into right field. Gets the Huskies 2 more hits, or 2 more runs, that is, on the season. It's now 6-3. This game changes. That game, that was kind of an unexpected moment. The energy was somewhat low.
The second baseman, number 5, Chris Quigley.
Now Quigley comes up to bat. Now there's some momentum going for the Huskies. It's been a high-scoring game. I mean, every time that the Owls have scored, the Huskies have somewhat responded, but then the Owls come right back and respond themselves. Quigley digs in here. Yakum pitches. Quigley goes. That'll be a strike. That ball going outside. It's 1-1. Yakum deals the 1-1. That ball outside as well. It's a 2-1 count. That ball hit into left field. And Shazina makes the play down there in left field to get the second out of the inning. Sorry.
Number 1, the right fielder, Hunter Brissett.
Brissett now up to bat. Top of the order here. Two outs. Tough inning here for Yakum. Letting up that home run. It really hasn't been that bad of a day for him. Hasn't been a lot of hits for the Huskies. Only 4 hits, but 3 runs coming from those 4 hits. Yakum now ahead in the count. A chance to get out of this inning now. And Brissett stays alive. He's 0-1. He also walked earlier today. Yakum deals the 1-2 again. That ball, breaking ball in the dirt for a 2-2 now. Yakum sets, Yakum deals. That ball might have hit him, might have hit his bat, might have hit nothing. Umpire's going to go talk to head coach Justin Blood there. A weird situation we've got going here.
I can maybe tape it to right here.
Okay.
Nope. Right there. If I can get it.
As Justin Blood continues to converse with the umpire. Umpire calls in outfield umpire. We got Randall Yandow, like I mentioned, behind the dish. Now he goes out to talk to Brandon Johnson for their second conference of the inning so far. The first one coming off of that weird play, foul fair. Umpire still conversing, and they call him out. Owls fired up. Huskies not happy with that decision. Must have hit his bat and then caught by Callie. We'll be right back on the Owls Media Network.
2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Welcome back here to the Owls Media Network. A weird little play there.
Thank you.
Not sure exactly what the decision was. I'm going to make my best guess that it hit the end of the batter's bat. There was 2 strikes, so then it was caught by Callie. And then the umpires came together, had a conversation, decided it was out. That ball hit into the shortstop, makes the play at first, but no. McHugh gets on base for the first time today. A tough play there.
for the Huskies. Doohan couldn't get the ball out of the dirt.
The center fielder, number 16, Tommy Ehlers.
Now we got Tommy Ehlers up to bat. Ehlers, the last 5 games, Tommy Ehlers has batted .647. The highest batting average for the last 5 games for the team this season. Ehlers has batted .463, but keeps bringing it up. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Scored twice off of 2 singles. They check on, and he's out at first. McDonald checked multiple times on different runners today. This time, checks on McHugh after finally getting on base, but picks him off at first base. McDonald deals, and that ball will be in for a strike. McDonald now reaching 76 pitches. Foul ball here. There are players doing catching and throwing over in the Huskies dugout, but no real pitching action going, just loosening up. That ball hit into left field. Tracks back, and it is gone! A home run for Tommy Ehlers. Gets it barely over the wall, and that is a picture-perfect moment for Tommy Ehlers to get the 7th run on the board for the Owls. He saw the home run last inning and said, I can do it myself. What a great play there by Ehlers. Ehlers now 4 home runs on the season, but now it's the big bat of Chatfield. Chatfield probably wants to one-up his buddy. Chatfield was 7 home runs, but Ehlers now, as the umpire talks to Justin Blood again. Not sure what that conversation's about. Looks like everything's okay. Left fielder Mike Aguilar tried to make the play and rob Ehlers of a home run, but couldn't time his run properly. And it results in a great play there for Tommy Ehlers. That ball fouled off. Jonathan Chatfield up to bat now. Like I mentioned, he's got the big bat today. He's 1 for 1. Had a first base, or a single, sorry, in the 3rd inning. And he gets himself another single here in the gap to keep the Owls bats moving. Only out coming, really, it's been 3 base hits. 2 base hits, 1 home run, that is, for the Owls this inning, but McHugh got thrown out at first.
The left fielder, number 37.
So another base hit here for the Owls. Now Zena coming up to bat. A great nice single there from Chatfield to get his 2nd single of the day after walking last inning. Now Zena, he got a double at his last at-bat, struck out his first at-bat. McDonald deals. That's a ball high. He's thrown 83 pitches. Now it looks like the bullpen's doing a little more throwing as they check on Chatfield over there. Chatfield safe there at first. That ball won't fall. It'll be 3-0 here, 1 out. McDonald's day has gotten worse as it's gone on. 3 balls here. Checks on Chatfield again at first. That ball goes past the first baseman. Chatfield rounds second base. He's headed for third. Chatfield keeps running. Ball never gets there. Chatfield gets all the way to third base off a pass ball. On first base, they tried to pick him off. Wasn't a good throw. And now Chatfield moves to third base here with only 1 out in the inning. Shea Zena has a chance to send Chatfield home to get another run. McDonald showing a lot of frustration. Isn't a fan of that ball. Wasn't a fan of the last one either. 3-0 here now. McDonald seems to just worry about the runners a little bit too much today. That ball finally in for a strike. It's 3-1. Hitters count here for Shea Zena. Shea Zena hits it into left field. That ball is caught, but Chatfield will come to score for the sacrifice fly to get the Owls another run here. 2 runs so far for the Owls. 2 outs, 2 runs. Owls so far basically erased the last inning for the Huskies of Southern Maine. They got 2 last inning. Owls have followed that up by getting 2 themselves to put them ahead 8-3. 85 pitches for McDonald. And it's time for the pitching coach to come out. This might be a change. We'll take a look. They're having that full team conference. Hands the ball off, and McDonald will come off. As we'll take a break here. Thank you for watching. We'll be on the Owls Media Network right after this.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is gonna fall. There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport!
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Jack Bruno coming in to replace McDonald. McDonald had a rough day. He allowed 8 runs, 11 hits from the Owls. 3 of those runs coming from errors. Three errors, that is. As Bruno continues to warm up. A great point in the order here for Keene State.
Good job with the camera.
After that RBI, Shea Zena had a great RBI there. Little sacrifice fly into left field. Take a look here at the score
Over on the other field, Rhode Island College versus Keene State, women's lacrosse. The second quarter just started. Women's lacrosse leading 6-1. As Filet fouls that ball back. Filet 1 for 2 on the day. Had a double earlier. That's a ball. Catcher couldn't hang on to it. It's now 1-1 here for Bruno. Bruno sets his feet. Deals. Filet hits it towards the second baseman. Second baseman couldn't hang on to that one. Jack LeBlanc, who had a home run earlier in the game, tries to make the defensive play, tries to catch the ball, but almost looked like he had a hole in his glove, went right through. Couldn't hang on to it. Hard hit ball there by
The DH,
Filet.
number 43, Derek Finley.
Now we got Finley up to bat, struck out 2 times today. A ball. Ball's always a ball, I guess. Bruno tries to strike out Finley here for the 3rd time. Both of those strikeouts coming swinging. It's been a slow inning outside of the solo home run and the recent RBI, that sacrifice fly. Hasn't really been a lot of hits. It's just been an out. Finley gets on base here with a nice walk.
Number 5, the right fielder, Ethan Reyna.
Ethan Reyna now up to bat. He singled earlier. Reyna got stranded there on second base earlier today. Bruno digs. Seems like Bruno is equally as worried about the runners as McDonald was earlier in the game. Filet and Finley over there. Filet on second. Bruno deals. That breaking ball gets in for strike 2. Ethan Reyna trying to get something out of this while he has a runner in scoring position. That ball outside. It's 1-2. Bruno digs in for the 1-2 to try to get his team out of the inning, and he does just that. Strikes out Ethan Reyna swinging. The Owls pick up 2 runs off a home run and a sacrifice fly as we head into the top of the 5th inning.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience. So please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network for the fifth inning of the first game of this doubleheader senior day matchup between Keene State and Southern Maine. The Owls got 2 runs last inning, followed up the Huskies 2 runs themselves. This one coming off of a home run and a sacrifice fly. That ball hit foul into the dugout or the bullpen rather, into Southern Maine's. Still got Yakum on the mound, 73 pitches. That ball way in the dirt. It's 1-2 here. Doesn't look like much action in the bullpen for the Owls just yet. Just a little catching and throwing over there, just loosening up. It's 2-2 now. Yakum facing Poole. Poole walked earlier today. Now it's a 3-2 count. Don't want that leadoff walk to start the inning. Yakum. Poole hits it into right field, and that ball will drop. Corralled, and Poole reaches second base for a leadoff double to start the inning for the Huskies. Ethan Reyna tried his best to make his way over there, but couldn't get there in time. Instead, had to just grab the ball, corral it in, throw it into second base, and thankfully only Poole reached second. Didn't even make a trip over to third. Now we've got Doohan up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Yakum deals. That ball in for a strike. It's 2-1. Yakum has had a pretty good day. Let up that home run earlier. And the other run coming off of just a couple errors and a couple hits for the Huskies. Only 5 hits for the Huskies so far compared to the Owls' 11. Yakum deals the 3-1. And Doohan hits that into left field. And that's another error made by Shea Zena as Southern Maine gets on the board again here. Poole rounded third, kept coming home after Shea Zena struggled to corral the ball.
Shortstop, number 13.
Just stayed at first. It's been a lot of those line drives, whether they're in the gap or over the head of the infielders today. For both teams, really, that's been how they've gotten everything going. As Callie has a little conversation here with Yakum. Try to help him focus in as his day is starting to come to an end. Reaching 83 pitches, umpire comes out, breaks up the conversation. Callie heads back home, and we'll be back to baseball here in a second. Like I mentioned, Yakum has had a really good day so far, quite a few strikeouts. But to his dismay, they've gotten 4 runs on him too. Yakum, the 2-0. That ball hit into center field. It'll be another single, back-to-back singles for the Huskies. Kablinski with a great little line drive over second base.
Left fielder, the 17, Mike Aguilera.
Now Mike Aguilera up to bat here, the left fielder. Grounded out in the last inning. Had a single. Justin Blood comes out, have a conversation with the team. Looks like it's just going to be a conversation. Doesn't look like a pitching change is coming. Umpire starting to come out, breaks it up. And Yakum will stay on the mound here. 2 runners on base. Allowed to run this inning as well. Yakum digs in, fresh count. No outs. That ball foul. It's 0-1 now. Yakum ahead in the count for the first time this inning. Yakum deals the 0-1. That ball hit into right field. And the Huskies will round third, and they'll score another run here to get their second run of the inning off of a double there from Aguilera. Moves Kablinski over to third base. Doohan scored. It's been a high-scoring contest here for both teams.
The DH, number 32.
Seems like they keep just going back and forth. 2 runs for the top of the 4th, 2 runs for the bottom of the 4th, 2 runs now here for the top of the 5th. That ball low. It's 1-0. 80 pitches for Yakum. 88 pitches, sorry, for Yakum. Runner on third, runner on second. That ball in there for strike 1. Yakum in there for strike 2 again. Now a chance. Yakum once again ahead in the count. 1-2. No outs though. Not going to be an easy task as 2 runners are in scoring position. Yakum deals. That ball hit over, and they'll only get 1. And they look to get to second. No tag was made. Otis Fillet makes a good play, makes a good decision, but the Huskies did get a run there. And now the pitching change will probably be coming.
Dylan Furman.
As Coach Justin Blood comes out there. We'll be right back on the Owls Media Network.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Pitching change here for the Owls. Troy Brennan coming in to pitch for the Owls. Out of Wilton, New Hampshire. Marketing major. Stands at 5 feet, 10 inches. He's a junior. Hopes to somewhat get the Owls out of this one. There is an out, although it doesn't show on the scoreboard. That out last at bat there was a little sacrifice ground out over to third base. As Brennan is ready to get back into things here. And we're back underway here in Keene. That ball outside to start off Brennan's day. Brennan deals. Up ball. Called for a ball as well. It's 2-0, 1 out. Runner on second base. Brennan gets in there for strike one. It's 2-1. Brennan deals. Right ball right back to Brennan. He makes the play at first and gets the second out of the inning. Runner moves from second to third, that is. Aguilera.
Second baseman, number 2, Jack LeBlanc.
Now we've got LeBlanc up. He had a home run in his last at-bat. 2-run home run.
There you go.
Get some swing in there. It's 0-2. I think this is firming up. I apologize for the mistake there. Got thrown off just a little bit. Oh, it is LeBlanc. Like I mentioned, that big home run got the momentum started for Southern Maine. And he hits it big again into the right field line. That ball is gone. Back-to-back home runs for LeBlanc as he gets another 2-run home run to tie this game up. 2 home runs into right field for LeBlanc. He's had a great day so far. After striking out his first at-bat in the first inning, he gets back-to-back home runs. And this game has really flipped on its head. It's 8-8 here in the top of the 5th inning. A tough start there for Brennan. He comes in to try to tame down the Huskies. In reality, the Huskies got fired up even more. Brennan deals again. That one in there for a strike. That one again, another strike. This is Francis. The ball down low. Francis only batting 105 on the season. The ball outside. It's 2-2. 2 outs. 2-2 count. Brennan originally ahead in this inning, in this at-bat with 0-2. Now he's thrown back-to-back balls. It's 2-2. Trying to get out of this inning. And that ball is high. It's 3-2. Southern Maine's energy is through the roof right now underneath me. So technically through the roof. It's not here. It's just below me. Brennan deals. Hits the chopper over to second base, and the play is made by Chatfield at first base to retire the side. Southern Maine gets 5 runs off of a couple hits, couple home runs as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning on the Owls Media Network.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
I pledge.
I pledge.
I pledge. I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Luke Anderson.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Luke Anderson, bottom of the order, starting us off. Anderson singled his last at-bat. It's Bruno on the mound. He came in to replace McDonald last inning. Bruno throws that ball high. It's 1-1. That breaking ball doesn't get in there. It's 2-1. Harrison, like I mentioned, 1 for 2 on the day. Had that single earlier. Didn't get anywhere from it. That ball now, it's 3-1. Perfect chance for Anderson to start to get the momentum flipped back to the Owls. Bruno deals, and it is ball 4, a leadoff walk to start the inning for the Owls. Perfect start. We talk about how a leadoff walk is never a good thing. And I guess we'll see if that is true here. Keene State normally does pretty well defensively off of leadoff walks. They don't tend to let that affect them that much. As Evan Cowley originally showed bunt. but held back. It's a ball, or it's a strike. It's a called strike, though. Callie with 2 singles earlier, then he flied out. It's a 1-1 count here. Evan Callie, his bat has been fantastic recently. In the last 5 games, he's batted .444. On the season, Callie .341. The 1-2 pitch. The ball way outside. It's 2-2. Luke Anderson still over there lurking on first base. Bruno hasn't taken a look at him yet, the left-handed pitcher. So Callie probably won't, or Anderson probably won't get too much of a lead. Callie fouls that ball back. It's still 2-2. 21 pitches for Bruno. The 2-2, that ball's high. It's 3-2 now. Chance for another back-to-back walk here. Here's the 3-2. That ball, another ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start the inning. And Evan Callie reaches first base. Now it's McHugh up. McHugh, interesting day so far. Got on base earlier.
12, the third baseman.
But struggled
Evan
as well.
McHugh.
0 for 3. Just kidding, he never got on base. No, he did. He got thrown out. He got to first base and then they picked him off. As another conference here, reliever Bruno might be coming out here. And he will make the change. We'll be right back here on the Owls Media Network in the bottom of the 5th.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess.
An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty on no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
Here on the Owls Media Network, another pitching change here for the Huskies is DJ Marina. Marina. The Owls got on base here. They've had 2 walks back-to-back. Took Bruno out of the game after he relieved for McDonald earlier. No outs on the board as Lorena comes in. Freshman out of Hampton, Maine. Evan McHugh up to bat. McHugh, like I mentioned, got on base earlier, but then was thrown out off a pickoff move at first. Arena. McHugh lays down a perfect bunt. Nice sacrifice bunt to move runners into scoring position. Does his job to perfection there. As Shea Zena comes up to bat now. Now runners on second and third base. Oh, not Zena. Zena just wanted to pick up the bat. He came all the way out to home plate just to pick up a bat. But it's Ehlers
Center
up.
fielder number 16, Bobby Ehlers.
Ehlers, great day so far. Had that home run earlier in the game. Had some singles as well. Ehlers swings on it. That ball's foul. We got Anderson over there. He's chilling at third base. Evan Kelly at second. Ehlers hits it down the third base line. Here comes Anderson and Kelly right behind him. Ehlers gets stuck over there. He might be in a pickle. He scores too, but he's in a tough pickle here. Let's see what happens. Ehlers makes the run back. He's going to go to first and get tags out. So Ehlers gets the RBI, but then after rounding first base, he went a little bit too far, got stuck in a jam, but gets the 2-run RBI, so puts the Keene State Owls ahead 10-8. As Anderson and Callie come around.
The first baseman number 23,
so not a
Jonathan
horrible
Chatfield.
result, not the greatest result either for Ehlers. Thought he had more than that. Great hit there down by the third base line. Now we have Jonathan Chatfield up. Chatfield, the big bat, hasn't done it yet today. Has 2 singles, walked as well. Chatfield, like I've mentioned, 7 home runs on the season. Over 100 career hits. The ball in there for strike 2. Morena digs in and deals. Chatfield fouls it back, hits the catcher, and then keeps on flying into the backstop over there. Morena deals the 2-2 and called strike 3 to end the inning. The Owls get 2 back as we head into the top of the 6th inning. It's 10-8.
runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
Let's turn this music on, we still dancing.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. We still have Troy Brennan in there. Brennan came in to replace Yakum earlier in the game. Yakum had a decent day, but struggled at the end of his outing here. Brennan tried his best to help him out. Did so somewhat successfully. About a run or two. It's the 6th inning. Still a cloudy day. It was sprinkling earlier. The rain seems to have stopped.
Leading on for the Huskies, the right fielder, number 1, Hunter Brissett.
Now Hunter Brissett up to bat. At the top of the order. He's popped out a couple times today. The ball in there for strike 1 to start off the 6th inning. He struck out as well. Brissett 0 for 3, top of the order, but hasn't done his job today. Good ball, another strike. 0-2 count, 10 pitches for Brennan. And he deals. The ball outside, it's 1-2. Here's Brennan again. Deals to Brissett. Brissett swings on. That ball goes foul towards the softball field, right behind the first base dugout. Let's take another little score update here for women's lacrosse. It's 12-2 as the second half just got underway. Keene State got themselves a goal to start it off. It's senior day for them, senior day for us here. If you want to watch, it's also streaming on the Owls Media Network. And if you want to follow along, go to the website online, KeeneStateOwls.com, or our social media at Keene State Owls. That ball swung on and missed for strike 3 as Brennan retires Brissett. Brissett now 0 for 4 on the day, 2 strikeouts. Brennan, great start to the 6th inning. Hopes to have a little bit more of a relaxed inning as the last 3 innings for each team have had the majority of the runs. The Huskies now with 9 hits, whereas the Owls with 12. Huskies with 8 runs, and Owls with 10, as you can see. But it's really been the back half of the day so far, as the Huskies got 5 runs last inning, 2 runs the inning before, and 1 run in the third. And the Owls have kind of just kept it consistent. 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the third. That ball hit into right field, and it will drop for a single for Poole. Poole gets on base there. Now with 1 out, like I mentioned, and then
number 18, the first
2 outs, like I mentioned, in the 4th, and then 2 in the 5th. Sorry, 2 runs, that is, in the 4th and the 5th. For the Owls, they just keep their consistent runs, whereas it's been a little bit more of big innings for Southern Maine. That ball drops. Callie tried to stop it. Makes a good stop, but lost the ball. And Poole moves over. Now it's Doohan up to bat. Decent day so far. Walked earlier. No, he didn't. We had a single though. It's just me on the call so far, so sorry for lack of information sometimes. I'm kind of juggling 2 hats here.
There you go.
That ball in there for another strike. We will have more people on the air for the second game, but it's Easter weekend. People have gone home. Schedules aren't as available as they are normally on an average weekend. That ball down low. It's 2-1. 3-1, that is. Brennan digs in. That ball will walk Doohan. He moves over to first base, but not a horrible situation. In a situation there, you almost think about just intentionally walking him. Obviously, they did it
13,
unintentionally there, but I mean, now it's a forced out at 3 bases, which is, to be honest, a better spot if you're an infielder. That ball hit outside into right field, and it will be caught in right field in foul territory. Poole moves over to third. So the foul ball gets caught in right field by Ethan Reyna. Reyna got it in as fast as he could, held the runner at first, didn't hold him at second. So not a horrible situation for either team there. Moves the runner to third.
17,
Now no need for a double play anymore. There's 2 outs. Brennan hasn't allowed a run yet this inning. Hopes to keep that going for him. Brennan deals, that ball's outside. Southern Maine, a pretty good season so far, 6-3 in the LEC. However, under 500 in just overall regular season play. That ball popped way high in the air. It's foul. It goes onto the softball field just down the first base line. Oh my goodness. A young kid tried to make the play and he just fell to the ground. He seems to be okay. As Brennan digs in now, the 2-1 count. 2 outs, 25 pitches for Brennan. There it is. That ball fouled back into the backstop. Gets a little piece of that. That is just enough. Now Brennan, 2-2 count. Runners on first and third. Force out at first and second. Brennan deals that ball in the dirt. Runner goes, and he'll get in there now. 2 runners in scoring position, 3-2 count. A lot of things could happen here, and a lot of changes for either team momentum-wise. You get out of this inning, first scoreless inning in a while for the Owls defensively since the second inning, but also you walk it here, and bases are loaded. So very big pitch here as it comes in. That ball hit out into right field, and it is caught to retire the side. Scoreless inning there for Southern Maine as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning. Owls lead 10-8.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network as we take a look at some other Owls staff here. We've got Abe over there, Associate Athletic Director.
Leading off the Owls, the left fielder number 37, Shea Zena.
We've got some of the men's basketball staff as well. Head coach Stephen Enright. After a great season We've talked about it a lot. His first season as head coach here at Keene State after having an interim last year. He comes in, win the LEC, goes to the second round in the NCAA tournament. Unfortunately loses, but of all teams to lose to, not the worst team to lose to, as they went on to win the whole thing. But a great season for the men's basketball team. And you see those guys coming out here to support the other teams quite a bit, which is really what you love to see. I mean, Owls supporting Owls, of course, but it's new staff, and they're bought into the whole athletics department here, and that's exactly what you want in a staff. And I'm sure Marty Testo and Abe really appreciate that. Marty's now over there talking with the guys too. Shea Zena's up to bat. Bottom of the 6th inning. Hits it over to third base. Zena chugging along there and doesn't get there in time. That's 1 out to start the inning. Otis Fillet now up to bat.
The shortstop, number 19, Otis Fillet.
Fillet had a good day so far. And a double earlier today. Reached base a couple more times today too. But hasn't yet gotten all the way around to home plate. He seems to just be unlucky. Even though in the 10 runs, he's not been the guy to get there. 1 for 3. Ball's down low. That ball hit way high in the air in foul territory. Catcher runs back for it, and he makes it, barely. Almost didn't hang on to it, but he did. Now there's 2 outs. A scoreless inning last inning for Southern Maine, and looking to be a similar inning for Keene State unless they get something going here. It's Finley up to bat.
The designated hitter, number 43, Derek Finley.
Finley had a rough day to start. He struck out twice, but then reached first base off of a walk. But, I mean, I mentioned it earlier. It's okay for him to be doing that. He transferred here, came off a massive injury, and now is making his way into the lineup. So, not a big deal, as he's still getting acclimated to live pitching. That ball down low. But now a chance, maybe momentum builder for Keene State, but also get out of this slump for Finley. Fouls that one towards the first base dugout. Catcher makes the play, slides into the dugout, but the ball does fall just inside the dugout. Hope the fence is okay. So now it's 2-2. They're going to switch out the ball. It's really been a good performance by Dylan Furman. I mean, especially this inning, makes that play behind the plate to catch that ball. Makes a really good effort on that ball to catch that foul ball just a second ago, but unfortunately it was just out of play. The 2-2 pitch coming in. Finley hits it over to third base and it gets through. So Finley gets his first base hit of the day and starts what could be a little bit of a 2-out rally here for Keene State.
The right fielder, number 5, Ethan Reyna.
Now Ethan Reyna up to bat. Singled in his last at-bat. That'll go down as a hit. Not an error over there. A tough ball to corral. That was Jack LeBlanc over there at third base. LeBlanc, the man with all those home runs. We've seen 3 home runs here today. 2 of those coming from LeBlanc, the other one coming on the Keene State side of things, Tommy Ehlers. LeBlanc deals. Not LeBlanc.
There you go.
Lorena deals. Reyna. Great hit out into center field and moves Finley over to third base. Now runner on first and third. A little two-out rally after 2 outs to start the inning. Finley gets the bats moving. And Reyna does his best to move Finley as far as he can. And now a chance for the Owls to extend their lead.
Number 2,
Finley,
second baseman, Luke
hanging around on third base. Luke Anderson up to bat. We reached home plate last at bat. That ball's foul. Morena deals. Anderson. Whoa. Okay. Morena started running to second base as a steal, and then there's kind of a pause moment. He thought he was going to get thrown out, but no throw ever came, so he just walked on into second base. That ball real high. Now 2 runners in scoring position here for Keene State as Luke Anderson digs in. He's walked today. He's also had a single. Scored off of his walk. Didn't get anywhere off of his single. That ball hits him. So now the bases are loaded. 2-out rally getting started here for the Owls of Keene State. No one on base with 2 outs, and Finley, the guy who struggled as of late, coming off that injury, started off getting that single, and then Reyna moves him over, and then now Anderson onto first base.
Number 11, Evan Callie.
Go, Callie.
Good ball in there for strike 1 as Lorena tries to get out of this inning. And it might be possible. Still 2 outs, but also a chance. That ball high into right field.
Get down.
It's going, and it drops. Right fielder makes a play. Finley comes in to score. Reyna comes in to score. Anderson comes in to score. Man, what an amazing triple there. Evan Callie keeps his bat moving like he has all season, gets a fantastic triple. Perfect ball hit down the third base line. Right fielder couldn't make the play. A 3-run RBI triple for Evan Callie. That ball into deep center field. Callie comes in to score. McHugh gets a double, so a triple and a double this inning, back-to-back here for the Owls. So what looked like a scoreless inning with 2 outs to start the game, or to start the inning, that is, it's now turned into
the center fielder,
a 4-run inning.
16, Tommy Ayers.
It's 14-8 now. It was 10-8. It was 8-8. Tommy Ehlers, he's got a hot bat as of late, has an RBI. He hits that one into center field, and that will end the inning. So a 4-run inning off a 2-out rally from Keene State sends us into the top of the 7th inning. Keene State leads 14-8.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
At Keene State College, life is an adventure. You'll forge your path forward. As an owl, you'll take on challenges in the classroom, field, court, or track. Every worthwhile adventure has its share of blood, sweat, and tears. It takes hard work and dedication. No owl flies alone on their journey at Keene State. Teammates, coaches, professors, alumni, and fellow owls are with you along the way. They lift you up as you continue forward. When you're part of Owl Nation, you become the person you truly want to be.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network as we take a look at Athletic Director Marty Testo, a baseball fan. He used to be a baseball coach back in the day, I guess. Don't want to call him too old or I'll lose my job. But he's done a great job. The Owls athletic program has been phenomenal as of late. Like we talked about, the baseball team or the basketball team rather, doing their job. Softball doing well. Women's lax doing well currently and pretty good on the season. Men's lax above 500. The Owls currently lead actually in the LEC Commissioner's Cup standings. The Commissioner's Cup is compiled about all the teams that play in the LEC, your performance. They combine all together, all the different sports. That goes in for another strike. It's 2-2. They combine all sports, and it's a point system. And at the end of the season, you can win the Commissioner's Cup. Keene State won 15 in a row, and then went on a pretty long drought. That ball's high. It's 3-2. Went on a pretty big drought for a couple years and finally got another Commissioner's Cup back. They currently lead in the Commissioner's Cup standings. And these are important games for that outside of just the teams themselves. That ball's hit over third base. Makes the play. Chatfield grabs it. And there's an out to start the inning for Keene State. So there's the Commissioner's Cup, and then there's also the President's Cup. And the President's Cup, a little bit different, goes off of academics. So they look at
Dylan Furman.
How good the teams or the program's average GPA is. Keene State hasn't won it before. That ball play over. Chatfield doesn't get the ball into his glove, so the runner reaches to first base instead of a routine routine ground ball. Play wasn't made there by Chatfield. President's Cup, like I said, academic, average GPA. Keene State hasn't won it before. However, when you look at the standings of that, it's a real tight race, and Keene State's average is above a 3.0. That ball down low. Let's go back to baseball here. Just under 3 weeks left in the academic year for these schools. Ball in there for strike one.
There you go.
It's LeBron up to bat. Big day so far. He's got those 2 home runs on the day, 4 RBIs, walked as well. Facing LeBlanc, throws it. The ball's fouled back. LeBlanc probably trying to go for his 3rd home run in a row. Doesn't make it happen there. Brennan Deals. That ball's down low for ball 2. Over on the other field, quick update. It's the fourth quarter. There's 10 minutes left, and Keene State leads 15-3 in women's lacrosse. Picture perfect day over there. That ball doesn't get in there. It's a 2-2 count. 3-2 count. It's 71 degrees here. There's been a little bit of rain, been a little bit of sunlight. Might be some more rain coming in the next couple minutes. That ball routed over to Chatfield. Chatfield throws it to second base and gets it back. The double play isn't made. The ball goes down the first base line. Luke Anderson picks it up. So Chatfield have been a part of 2 unlucky plays there. Makes a great play, good decision to get the lead runner at second. But then when the ball comes back to him, errant throw, couldn't get it. And then the ball kind of kept moving down the line on first base and then moved LeBlond over there to second.
Number 11.
So
third
LeBlond
baseman, Lucas
advances
Francis.
off an error there to second base. But Keene State gets an out. So it's 2 outs, one runner on second base. Finally, LeBlond doesn't get that home run again. So the Owls can breathe a little bit. We've got Francis up the bat. He replaced Quigley earlier today. That ball is in there for another strike. It's 1-1. There are pitchers warming up in the bullpen. Back to what we've got going on right now. It's Brennan. Deals. Ball's going to go foul. Into the softball field once again.
We go, Troy.
It's a race between an Owls bench player and the same kid that got the ball earlier. The kid wins the race. The ball down low. It's 2-2. Big chance here for Brennan to get out of this inning. And pitch the second scoreless inning in a row for Southern Maine. That ball in the dirt once again. It's 3-2. Brennan takes a breath. Callie switches the ball out. Now, big pitch here. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on second base. Brennan sets, takes a peek back to second, deals, and that ball is hit foul. Francis staying alive in the count. It looked like it was going to be a strike. Francis didn't like the pitch enough, so he just kind of chopped at it. Went foul. Here's the 3-2 once again. That ball swung on in the dirt. Callie makes the play. He throws it over to Chatfield. Chatfield grabs it, and it retires the side. Another scoreless inning here for Southern Maine as we head into the bottom of the 7th. It's 14-8 on the Owls Media Network.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Ignite your athletes. Empower your coaches. Rally your community. Support every team with one solution with the Huddle Athletic Department Package. You put all your school's coaching tools under one roof. From recording to analyzing to sharing, with your Huddle AD package, you cover every angle. Equal access means equal opportunity, and equal opportunity means full potential. Let's take your department to the next level.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Welcome back here to the Owls Media Network as we take a look at the sky. I'm no meteorologist, but I'll be a meteorologist here for a moment. It's currently sprinkling here. It's been off and on showers, and there are thunderstorms expected later in the day. It's 71 degrees. No radar to show you, unfortunately. We don't have those capabilities. Chatfield's up to bat. Chatfield. That's another strike there. It's 0-2 to start off the bottom of the 7th inning. Chatfield takes a hack at it, goes over to second base, but he can't get it. Chatfield gets on base. Starting off the 7th. Chatfield has had a picture-perfect day so far. He has 2 singles, got on base with a walk earlier as well. Now Shea Zena up to bat. Had a double, grounded out, flew out, struck out. Zena takes a hack at it. A slow chopper over to the shortstop. And the play is made at first, but Chatfield moves to second base.
Shortstop, number 19,
so a little movement of Chatfield puts him into scoring position. We got one out here. Otis Fillet up to bat. Fillet flew out his last at bat. He's 1 for 4 on the day. Had a double to start off. Reached third base. Fillet, the third baseman. That ball is not a ball. It's not a strike. It's a ball. It's 1-1. Chatfield over there lurking. Second base. Shortstop keeping him on. Good hack there by Fillet. Stays out of play. All day. Lorena wheels and deals. That ball, breaking ball, gets in there for strike 3. Had Fillet looking. Second strikeout of the day for TJ Lorena. So after that leadoff error, single, whatever you want to call it.
Number 43, Derek Finley.
Lorena gets a ground out and then a strikeout. A ball in there for another strike. It's Derek Finley up to bat. He reached first base his last at bat. He's 1 for 3. Struck out twice, also walked. Checks on him at second. I think they got him. Yeah, they did. Chatfield got caught leaning the wrong way. And Lorena throws him out on second base. Second pickoff successful for Southern Maine. We'll be back.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing it out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Keene State leads currently 14-8 as we head into the top of the 8th inning. It's been a weird day so far. Lots of scoring, some big innings for each team, some rather short innings for the other teams, or for each team as well. But the 7th inning had no runs for either team.
Batting the right fielder, number 1, Hunter Brissett.
We do have a pitching change here. It's Liam Conley. Conley comes in to replace Bruno. It's the top of the 8th inning. Conley deals. It's 1-1 now. Brissett back up to bat, top of the order. The right fielder. 0 for 4 on the day, struck out twice. Popped out as well, twice. Here's Conley. Sets his feet. And there's another strike. It's 1-2. Conley gave a nice little smile to Brissett right before he threw that pitch. Maybe a little bit of mind games going on. Sure enough, got that strike. Here it is again, and that one won't get inside. It'll just be a little bit outside there. It's 2-2. Start the day off right here for the closer, Conley. It's the first game of a 2-game series here. Back-to-back games. And strike 3's called for Conley. Conley gets him looking. First strikeout of the day, first at-bat of the day for Conley. And another struggling at-bat for Brissett. He's now 0 for 5.
Number 12, the center fielder, Anthony Poole.
Now Anthony Poole back up to bat. Singled in his last at-bat, double right before then. He's 2 for 3, walked as well. Conley pitches that first one for a ball. It's 1-0. Digs. Ball's high. It's 2-0. That ball in there for strike 1. Keene State's done very well here at home. They had their home opener that was against RIC, Rhode Island College. They won that, but in that doubleheader matchup, they lost the second game and followed that up with a loss to W&E. Good ball in there for another strike. It's 2-2. Then that started their win streak, that 5-game win streak, like I mentioned. UMass Boston, WestCon. Here's Conley. The 2-2. Ball hit down straight to Chatfield's glove. Chatfield makes the play and runs over to first base to get the second out of the inning. A great start so far for Conley. Gets the strikeout for himself, and then Chatfield makes the play.
Number 18, the first baseman, Kyle Dewin.
Now it's Kyle Dewin. He's been doing a few good things today. He has 2 singles. That ball hit into left field, and the play is made. Chase Zena catches the line drive to retire the side. A quick inning here, top of the 7th. Keene State leads 14-8 on the Owls Media Network.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Welcome back here to the Dog Media Network. I mean, Owls Media Network. Frankly, we show more dogs than we show owls, and sometimes show more dogs than we show the actual game. But we love dogs here. If you have a dog and want to come out to a game, go ahead and bring them out. Also, if you were on Men's Lax the other day, I want to see an owl too, but we won't go back to that. Keene State leads 14-8. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. It's a doubleheader matchup today. It's been a good game so far. Very good game to watch, especially. Now we've got Joe Lucas up to bat. He comes in.
Batting number 20, Joe Lucas.
Little ball change there for Lorena. Head coach Justin Blood probably making a few changes here as they've got that second game ready to go, and they're up by 6. Wouldn't hurt to get a couple other guys in there, get them some at-bats, give the other guys a chance to rest before we get into the next game. I'll be back here for it. Should start about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. That Lucas hits that ball into left field. And the play is made to retire the first out of the inning. Lucas heads back to the dugout. Now Ethan Rena up to bat.
Right fielder number 5, Ethan Rena.
Ethan Rena had a single in his last at-bat. That ball's called for a strike. A single in his last at-bat. A single before then. He's 2 for 4 on the day. That ball fouled away. It's an 0-2 count here. Lorena pitched a couple innings so far. He's up to 46 pitches. Lorena wheels and deals. Ooh, that's unfortunate there for Ethan Reyna. Ethan fouled it back, hit the catcher, and came back and hit Reyna pretty hard in the ankle there. Seems to be okay for the time being. We'll take a little bit of a breather here. Gives the chance for Lorena to focus in as he ahead in the count 0-2 early here, 1 out. A scoreless 7th inning, a scoreless top of the 8th. Lorena tries to do that same thing. Reyna hits it down the first base line. It's foul. So it's still 0-2. It's still 1 out. Lorena and gets Reyna to go on a breaking ball in the dirt. That's the 3rd strikeout for TJ Lorena.
Keep going, TJ.
It's now 2 outs.
Second baseman number 2, Luke Anderson.
Now Luke Anderson up to bat. He walked his last 2 at-bats. He hits that ball into right field. And the play is made to retire the side as we head into the top of the 9th inning. Owls lead 14-8 on the Owls Media Network.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the Student Center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the Maine Theater, or the recital hall at the Red Fern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
Welcome back here on the Owls Media Network. Keene State leading 14-8. They're 3 outs away from a win here. Still Liam Conley on the mound. First pitch fouled back. Conley came in last inning. Did well, scored this inning there for the Huskies of Southern Maine. It's Kablinski up. He's 2 for 4 on the day. 2 singles. Just a big inning here for the Owls to get a win and extend their 5-game win streak to 6. And then turn around and start it all over again here. That game will start about 30 minutes after this one concludes. Expected start time probably around 2:30. That ball's low. It's a 1-2. That one was real close in there. But it seems like home plate umpire Randall Yandow, he has had a rather high strike zone. It's been consistent, but doesn't like the low ones. That ball fouled back again. It's still 1-2. 15 pitches so far for Conley. Kablinski facing Conley. Conley deals. That ball is in there for strike 3. Another strikeout for Conley. That's his second of the game. This one coming, making Kablinski get caught looking. Need help with anything? Nope, just looking.
Left fielder, number 17, Mike Aguilera.
Now Aguilera up to bat. The left fielder has had a busy day in left field. Quite a few flyouts there, but quite a few plays that dropped, and he had to come in and help out. It's been a busy day for pretty much everyone out here. Everyone's had good touches. Everyone's had good chances to make defensive efforts, but then also on the offensive side of things, they've done the same. And Aguilera gets caught swinging for the fences there. Doesn't make any contact. It's 0-2, 1 out here. 18 pitches for Conley. 2 outs away from a W. Conley sets. Deals. Aguilera gets it down the gap and gets on base here to start what could be a little bit of a rally. They're 6 runs away, though. However, they've scored that many before. Yeah, I mean, close enough at least. 5 runs in the 5th inning.
The DH number 32, Drew Scaldone.
Now it's Scaldone, the designated hitter, up to bat. 1 for 4 on the day. Singled in his first at bat. He takes a hack at it, misses it. It's 0-1. Conley deals, it's a low ball. It's 1-1. We got Chatfield looking behind Conley. Conley doesn't like the pitch. Changes it. Here it comes. High fly ball into right field. The play is made and the runner stays. So it's 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. Runner on first base. The Huskies want to get a rally going, struggling to do so.
Number 15, Dylan Furman.
Dylan Furman now up to bat. Conley 1 out away from winning the first of the 2 games of this doubleheader matchup here in Keene. A ball popped up into foul territory. Into the dugout, or the bullpen rather, of Southern Maine. The 0-1 pitch. That ball won't get called. It's 1-1 now. You know, I mentioned he had a high strike zone. That one didn't catch the top of the strike zone, I guess. So it's 1-1. Conley wanted it. And Dow disagreed. That ball also high. That one nowhere close to the strike zone this time. It's 2-1. Conley digs in. Makes a throw over to first base. Following suit of the other pitchers for Southern Maine. They have 2 pickouts successful today, but probably upwards of 15 attempts. One of those pickoff moves unsuccessful for them. Extremely unsuccessful, rather. 2-2 now. They made a play to throw over to Ehlers. Ehlers gets back, and then the first baseman couldn't corral the ball and moved a lot of runners instead. It's 2-2. Conley a pitch away from getting a win. That ball popped up into foul territory. It's still 2-2. Conley still 1 pitch away. The team 1 out away. Only a runner on first. Not too much stress. Team ready to cheer on Conley here ready to celebrate this win. That ball low and outside. It's a 3-2 count. Runners will go. Runner, that is. 3-2. Conley checks on him. And he deals. That ball low. He walks. Furman 0 for 4 on the day. Now gets to first base off a walk. Now it's LeBlond. LeBlond's day has been phenomenal.
Second baseman number 2,
home
Jack
runs.
LeBlond.
Multiple RBIs. Struck out his first at bat and then got those home runs going. This time in the last inning, didn't do much. That ball's going to be called a ball. That ball's in there for strike one. It's 1-1. We're back in a similar situation here. Quick update for the women's lax. That ball called for a strike. He was swinging. No call there. It needs to be made. Women's lax got the win in their senior day matchup. Keene State trying to follow suit right now. It's 1-2. Conley, one pitch away from a win. One pitch away from a 6-game win streak. That ball's fouled back. Conley still in this situation. He's been here before. Knows what he's doing. Trusted guy on the mound. After a little bit of a pause there, Conley sets his feet. LeBlond also set. Both teams ready to see something happen here. And that ball is high. It's 2-2 again. Conley walks the last batter. He was ahead in the count. Then, when it's a 3-2 count, and then walked him. Here's a chance for Conley. Get out of this inning. Get out of this game. He's extended it probably further than he wanted to. Conley deals. And strike 3. That will end the game. Keene State wins 14-8. Conley gets his third strikeout to end this game. We'll be back here later in a couple minutes, probably about 30 minutes. I would expect around 2:30 for the second game of this doubleheader matchup. Thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you guys back here soon.
Keene State 14 runs.
As Keene State gets the win to extend their win streak from 5-6 on the Owls Media Network. I'm Carson Clayton.
7 errors, 9 men.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast and thank you for watching.